I just realized that this, I ordered my phone, and I just put like ice, but I really just didn't have like ice. Oh, it's not even. Oh, just kidding. I just saw the cover. I have a speech. I'm like, I will go back to change today. Thanks so much.
What are we getting for today? So I coffee with I already got 30. Yeah. Finally here. And we get one or two today. Two. Okay.
Good morning, Star. How are you?
Yeah, I don't need to get my coffee until 3.
Remember, it's Blonde Express.
Yeah, I'll espresso 5.
coffee.
Yeah, it's ready right here.
Thank you.
That's great, no worries. How you feeling this morning?
Good. How about yourself? Hi, how are you?
Right, and there it is. Thank you, Martha. Yes, Martha.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead, go
After you.
All right.
You're here first.
No worries.
I'm not in a rush to go back to work.
Who wants to go to work?
Nobody, because they just paid me from home, please.
Wow. What do you do?
I work for Smart Finance.
Oh, okay.
Recruiters. Easy, but you know.
There's still a lot of work.
Yeah, it's easy for me, but it's just annoying.
Doing the same thing
Yeah.
over and over.
Same people over and over.
Oh, okay. All right. Have a good day.
Me too, thanks. I said,
Yo,
is there no sweetener in this?
let me see real quick.
I don't think so, huh?
I don't think so.
Because I had the free sweetener, stay on the tank. Sorry, I did that. That's why I hate the mobile. I don't like doing the mobile order, but my coworker insists on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, if you want to order, you pay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
I swear I put it. I don't know what happened. But I tasted it before I left.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, man, I think this.
Now I have to drink your coffee.
I have to buy like a 5-pound bag of sugar.
So I'll say that.
Thank you. You're the best.
No worries, dude, anytime.
Oh, I have a question, Isaac.
Yo.
Did you guys have like I saw before? You guys have like an extra large iced coffee? And you guys do have that. What is it for? Iced tea? Oh, okay. So when you guys really have the mobile app, and I don't think it gives you that size option.
Well, you ordered a fair amount.
Why they don't give you that option?
Yeah, okay.
So like just be ice, like a regular ice.
Yeah, nice coffee. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to do like a nice coffee and add a shot? That's why I have one. Yeah.
Oh, you can add a shot in there, right? Huh? Okay, yeah. No, I was just wondering. I didn't see it. I think the app. I really did it. So it's really convenient.
Yeah, it's hard to navigate everything.
I said, I'm more old school for it or I like it.
That's what it is.
All right. Thank you.
You should.
You're here early before everyone else, right? Hmm.
Well,
Are you like? Do you think you like Leonard Nimoy? You're like Vulcan. You're always starting off with fascinating. Fascinating. You are an old Trekkie, aren't you? Yeah, you're an old Trekkie. Yeah. You love Leonard Nimoy. Not that there's anything wrong. I'm an old Trekkie myself, but wow. Hunter Anonymous. Yes. How are you? I'm doing good. Starbucks. Pasadena. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. No, you're Starkey. You're a Trekkie. I'm an old Trekkie. I prefer the old TV series better than the new movies. I like the new movies, but yes, they were. Most definitely. Even the first Star Trek movie, the motion picture, was best by far of any that have come out since. Yeah, well, the thing is with GoFundMe, you don't get it all at once. You get it in increments. You get it. You can select payments. You can either get it weekly, monthly, or in the totality at the end when you reach your limit. Um, Being as I needed it on a regular basis, I chose weekly. But don't be fooled, and this is what I've told a lot of people, is that with GoFundMe, they take a percentage out. Now it's free to create your own site and everything, all that, and all the online tools, everything's free. So when they say it's free, it is free up until the time it comes to take a draw. And then they charge you a percentage, like any bank fee or like a pawn shop taking out a loan or any like a check, like even a pay in advance or whatever. They take a percentage. So the total amount that they show that I've been paid out is less than the actual. So they take their fee and whatnot. A lot of people don't seem to agree with that, but I kind of understand it. And let's face it, nothing in life is free. If it was, your bank wouldn't be charging you all those darn fees. Good morning, Drew. Oh my God. Hey, what's up, buddy? No, it's just an angle. I got a new camera, so the video won't be so laggy. Well, I didn't get it actually. Mark got it. Can you hear me? First and foremost, can you hear me? Can you hear me well? That's important. I'm not actually sure on the percentage. Okay, so I can't really show you the camera, but Mark also got me. Mark got me this camera, and he got me a microphone. He said it's. I love that guy. He's so cool. He just wants me to become He wants me to become more successful and more professional in my endeavors. So um, he got me the camera, and I think from what I see, and from what I see on my monitor here, the quality is a little bit better, and certainly the microphone is a lot better. It doesn't sound so oceany, so wavy, like you have like a conch shell in your ear, that muffled feedback. Do you know, it seemed to be really good. The Samsung Go mic, right? Yeah, I got the small one, and it's perfect. Yeah, even on my feedback here, I can see that the video quality is so much better. Yeah, that's Samsung. Exactly. So yeah, no. Oh, Mark, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. And kind of waiting for a couple more people. Jen won't be making it so much for the next month or so. She is in transition. She's moving. I'm doing it right now, my friend. I'm using it right now. That's why you see the angle. It's a better field of vision. That's why you see the that part. It's a lot better than It's funny. It's just, as much money as one pays for a laptop, the worst feature on the laptop and the cheapest and I don't even care if it's an Apple. The worst thing is the camera. And actually, Apple camera laptops are not all that good. You have a better camera on your cell phone. Yes. Yes, doctor. And I'm kind of waiting for a couple more people to get on before I say something or anything. So. And I still got time before I head off. Today's my last day of class, so. And honestly, I don't have to go to class today, but I do want to see it through and finish it. It's just, I just like completing things, no matter what, so. So yeah, no, the camera and the mic is great. Because actually the day before yesterday, I was using the mic on the camera and it kind of bugged out for some reason. So, and it's a stereo camera, it's a good camera, but in conjunction with this mic, this is a fantastic little mic. But let me just say this though, carrying around those few extra ounces in my backpack with all my gear and everything and the camera and my external batteries and everything, ounces turn into pounds when you're carrying on your back. And someone, I can't remember, someone mentioned when I did the Santa Monica video, Charlie, you look like you're homeless. Yeah, I'm homeless carrying a few $1,000s worth of electronic equipment on my back. Yeah. And it's not so much your people only you. I don't care what people think, so I really don't care. So. Do you know what I mean? America, it's a bit. Yeah, I know. Other countries are like that. Denmark and Sweden, they're pretty good with their homeless situation. But here in America, the most richest and most powerful birthed country in the entire world, richest and most powerful, do not take. Well, we as a whole people, yes. As a government, no. So, but we are just as fault because we let our government speak for us. So I guess maybe we really can't. It's enough to deal with being on the receiving end of daily life struggles and financial. I mean, especially getting back into the swing of things. I mean, I'm just walking up to home plate with a with a bat, and I'm getting to the bat, so I'm still getting used to taking a swing. If one wants it so much, they'll swing like Babe Ruth. But at least they provide you with a job, don't they? I mean, it's still better in the long run than here, and it's getting worse. You know, even have you looked at Japan? Even Japan takes care of their homeless a lot better. They're allowed to be in parks. Women are housed first. You hardly ever see any homeless women. Um, there's actually a certain district in Japan where it's deemed for the homeless, and it's clean. It's beautiful. They actually have running water and facilities for said homeless men. Um, and they're respected. They're not looked at different, and they're treated just with respect. We lack that respect for our homeless people. We think, oh, they're just drunks and drug addicts, and they don't want to be housed. They're out here on the streets because of their addiction. False. Addiction comes later because one has to deal with the situation of being out here. So at least 90% to 95% of the time, addiction comes. And for women, they have it the worst. Women are afraid, so they have to contend with, and it's really fucking terrible. Excuse my language. They have to use what comes naturally, and they have to use their body, and it's called survival sex. So it's worse. And I mean, in my situations that I've seen, the worst part about it is I see elderly. I see senior citizens that are out on the streets. This shouldn't be. You know, this is their time of life, and they're homeless. I think the first and foremost is definitely our veterans, and we don't even take care of our own veterans. And how many homeless veterans do we have? They fought for this country, and they continue to fight for this country, and they're treated less than third-class citizens. A retired police dog gets treated better than a veteran. Tell me how our priorities are not screwed up. We should have someone. I think overall, I think per capita, we are the worst when it comes to homeless in the entire planet. You don't really have to crunch the numbers. I mean, you just see it. Especially when I was down in La Placita this weekend, you know, and down across the street from La Iglesia in Los Angeles was the Department of Water and Power. If you remember, you know what? I'm uploading that video. But anyway, back in the 50s and 60s, LA County used to show their strength by water because of the LA River. And the LA River, Rivera Street, La Placita, and La Iglesia was started because people settled by the LA River because the river gives life. So that's how that came about. And then Department of Water and Power built this huge facility. Now, back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, early 70s at least, there was a huge man-made waterfall, and that showed our strength in Los Angeles in California, that we were the richest in water, Colorado being second, but we showed our strength. And then we had the water drought, 74, late 73, early 74, thereabouts. And then about maybe mid to late 70s, they shut the waterfall off. And little by little, incrementally, especially now in the midst of the early millennium, water has been really shut off. So anyway, they shut the water off, and then vines, all those vines that you see growing all over the freeway and everything, started growing and overcoming that. So now the land in between the Department of Waterfall, the Department of Water and Power, and La Iglesia, La Placita, there's this small stretch of land, and to obscure that view from the general public and tourism, now they're building these new high-rise luxury townhomes and condos and all this everything. And that is typical of California and this country. If we can't remove it, if it costs too much to remove it, let's mask it. Let's put some masking tape on it. Let's cover it. That's what we do. And we do the same thing with the homeless situation. Let's cover it up. Let's send it somewhere else. Let someone else deal with it, or just get a can of Glade and just spray. It's exactly what we do to our society and our homeless people. So, again, excuse my language, but that's fucked up. Jan! Get your message. Don't worry about it. Just take care of yourself, okay? Still be here. I know. But thank you for letting me know. All right. So, with Jan being here. So yesterday, my friend Steven Bassett from Facebook, from Pasadena Walking. We have a Facebook group in Pasadena, and it's all about Pasadena. And if you're out and about taking pictures and of something that you enjoy, take pictures and post it on there and everything. It's basically about that, you know. Maybe rare photos, or maybe you came some little nook and cranny that no one's ever really seen, and it's like, oh, that's beautiful, that's great. So I've kind of dominated that page, and as of lately, I've kind of slacked off. But I kind of dominated that page, and I take photos like crazy and everything. So when my camera got stolen, people vied for me, and Steve was part of it, and they were going to start actually a GoFundMe page to replace my camera, my Nikon Coolpix L840. And I mean, I worked hard for this camera. So this is the camera that got stolen by another homeless person. So some sweet soul from the page bought me my camera and replaced it. Same exact one. I didn't want anything. I wasn't even asking for it. She, after everybody was saying, I go, no, it's not. I'm not telling you folks this to get a free camera. I'm just telling you that I'm not going to be able to take photos and everything because my said camera was stolen. So she messaged me and she took it upon herself to buy me the camera. So anyway, Steven was part of that in the sense that he was like vying for me to get the GoFundMe. So I've been really good friends. I always say it's out of tragedy comes something new, you know. So, and I got a good friendship with Steven. He's a good artist. He's a great photographer, engineer, and the man used to be homeless too. So he knows exactly where, you know, my situation was and everything. So he had total compassion. So anyway, the other day he took a picture. He was in La Cañada, Flint Ridge, and in La Cañada they are building a new Target. And I had already applied for Target a couple of times. And he says, Charlie, he says, new Target, La Cañada. And you see the now hiring banner. So yesterday after class, actually yesterday morning when I logged on my Facebook, they said that Target on East Colorado was having a hiring fair, a hiring event from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So after class, I made a beeline down there. And since I already had an application, an electronic application, I was going to do a paper one and personally hand in my resume. Because my online resume is different from my paper. It's more thorough. So the young ladies were there at the front at the entrance of the store. Oh, well, you already have your application? I go, yeah, but I kind of want to do something in person. Okay, well, you know what? If you follow me, we'll go back there, and they'll look it up, and they'll find it. So step in the back of the store, turned into one interview, paused, the two interviewers talked, interviewed more, paused, went over, talked, interviewed me some more. Okay, wait back over there. We're going to give you a second interview. Not even 5 minutes later, second interview. Yeah. So I got hired. I got hired at Target yesterday for the new La Cañada Flint Ridge Target Express. So they gave me the letter of confirmation and a job offer letter. So yeah, orientation starts in a couple weeks, and the store opens up in October, and I'll be part of the Express crew, which is a smaller store for. I didn't even know Target had started downsizing at that. So yeah, Target Express is mainly geared for kind of like the Amazon in the sense for if you need something, their grocery, say you're on your way to work and you spill coffee on your shirt and you need a new shirt, you can come in and get a new shirt right there. I mean, it's at a convenience, smaller scale, but they're ready and always. So it was cool. So, and it'll be at the same rate as the new rate. The minimum is $13.5, which is cool. So that means I don't have to go all the way to Anaheim like I was planning on going tomorrow to go to the hiring event for Disney. I mean, yeah, but it saves me time and it'll save me commuting money in the long run also. And what did I say I wanted to do all before my daughter's birthday, or at least by my daughter's birthday? Get my place and get a job. Okay, well, I got the place, and the job came not even 24 hours later. What does that say? So, and then Mark with getting me the new camera, the new microphone. Oh, I got to know who got me the Cliff Bars. I got a package. Who got me I kind of have an inclination. Someone got me a whole box of Cliff Bars because they know I like Cliff Bars. I think I know. Because I tried to do the Amazon QRC code, but that stupid thing doesn't work. It just goes back to stock. This is what you got, and this is what's going on sale for you. I'm like, yeah, but I want to know where it came from. So, yeah, and my cousin Jeff, he told me, he says, Target gives mad discounts to their employees. He said, especially like on paper goods, like toilet tissue, paper. He says that just get great discounts. So I'm just gonna be happy to get a paycheck again after a hiatus of what, June, July, August, June, almost 3 months from Sugarfish. So I'll tell you, 3 months of without getting a steady paycheck, as I was still getting used to, it hurt financially. So I'm back in the running. Back in the running. Yeah, and the fact that it's going to be a smaller store, because like I said, I never knew that Target Express existed. And I looked it up, and it's going to be they're taking over the old Sports Chalet, and Sports Chalet there was pretty small. And for Target actually to get into La Cañada, and let me tell you, you think Pasadena's pristine? La Cañada, Flint Ridge is harder to get a business in. I mean, you really have to, I think, get on the casting couch per se to really get a business started there. So yeah, and it's actually, I think, going to be one bus trip all the way up to Lincoln and off to the northwest, and then I'll walk a couple blocks, and that's about it. So, and they're not gonna have like overnighters because it's a smaller store, so it could be stocked during the day and well maintained and paced. So very cool. Very cool. So happy. All right, so I guess I completed my daughter's birthday. Honey, Daddy got off the street and he got a job. So off the street, buy your birthday and a day belated late gift one day after I got a job. So hopefully next year, by this time next year, things will change. So get ready, sweetheart. So yeah, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. Patience, and I've been very patient about everything. So nothing's overnight. That's for certain. And actually, let me see. Yeah, so actually, this microphone's really working very well. I'm not getting that funky sound, like the white noise in the background. And the camera is pretty outstanding too. So now, new laptop and new camera. So that'll definitely come in. All right, Jaren, you take care and don't worry about this. Just go take care of yourself. Always take care of yourself first. Still be here. Don't worry about it. I mean, we can message each other, so it's cool, okay? But today's the last day of class, so yay. Oh, maybe I can sleep in an extra 7 minutes. That's about all I can stand before going nuts and tearing my hair out. I gotta do something. Speaking of which, this weekend. Something is up this weekend. I gotta find out that and where am I gonna go. I'm uploading the second half vlog of La Placita. And then after that, I'll upload this afternoon the second half of the farmer's market in South Pass. So it's just, it takes a long time to upload. Last checking. Could be. Trying to find a new printer for my business card. Just because I'm also down to my last. You missed it. Always. It's done, my dear. ¿Dónde está? Where is? It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, almost. Oh well, can't really see it. I got a job. Don't you like these horror movie close-ups? Yes, I know. Oh, I could be such a dramatic schmuck about things. Pretty cool. Oh, Lord. Trying to check the line status because I need to get another cup of coffee. I can't celebrate with a drink, but I can celebrate with a second cup of coffee. So if I time it right. And today's the last day of class, so yes, I'm really rocking it for the weekend. It's Friday, bang a gong. Oh, I got to hear that song now. Yeah, oh, definitely. Once actually I get the first, uh, my first paycheck, then I need to let my case manager know so we can expedite this process of getting my own place and getting out of there and the whole yada 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 yards and such. So yeah, pretty cool. Cupcake. Yes. Thank you. And like I was telling everybody this morning, the two things that I wanted for my daughter's birthday was to get off the street, buy, or at least four, and to get a job. Well, the job came less than 24 hours later, but both completed. Both completed. So tell me there's not a higher power up there with their hand on my shoulder. You can't tell me anything indifferent because that's all right. I still have a photograph of my first paycheck from Sugarfish, so uh, I almost had a seizure when I first opened it up. I mean, after being a stay-at-home dad for like 5, 6 years and not having a paycheck, when I first opened up that paycheck, and I'm like, this is what I made in 2 weeks. Holy shit! What have I been missing out on? I've been getting a measly couple of $100 a month from the county, and this is what I made in 2 weeks. So that's okay. That's cool. And I still have my stuff, so I can still frame that. So I know. All of these guys kept me going. All of you guys kept me going. I'm trying to caveat emptor over here on the line. All right. Excuse me whilst I get another cup. Yeah, I know. I'm such a crackhead. Hell, and that's even Epiphany. And the best part about it is there'll be a Starbucks there in the store, so you're getting a discount. Oh man, I'm gonna be wired to the max. That is so cool. But yeah, I'm happy. Very, very happy. Really? Yeah, I do. You know, I like dark roast because I like that. It's not the misconception is that dark roast has more caffeine. No, it's just got a bolder, richer taste. Um, it pretty much still has about 150 milligrams of caffeine. All the coffee. It's just a taste. I kind of like blonde or Pike's Peak, but I like the Guatemalan taste, the deep rich flavor. I can't wait. I also want to get a K-cup coffee machine too, so I can at least start my morning off with a. Because right now I buy the pre-made coffee, the kind of like Starbucks brand, but it's not Starbucks. It's called Khalifa, which actually has a lot more caffeine in it, and it's thicker, it's richer, it's really good. It's expensive. All those pre-made coffee things, like what is it, 40 ounces for like $5, which is okay because if you buy two of these at regular price, that's about $5. So five and change. I got a job. I got a job. I got a home and I got a job. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh. It's just happening. Oh yeah. It'll be so much easier. But from my understanding also that I will. Um, oh, excuse me. Oh, good Lord. Woo. Uh, from the depths of hell, that yawn came. Um, at first, with any new store, because it's a completely new store, the work schedule is going to be erratic. And then we're coming into the holidays, so more chaos is going to ensue. But I'm definitely going to try and see about getting a second job, a part-time job. It's going to be needed. And I'll be starting at the new minimum wage scale that started here in the San Gabriel Valley, which is 13.25. So that's going to be a bonus. And you know what that also means? Like I was telling everybody else earlier, I don't have to go to Anaheim tomorrow morning for the job fair. That saved me. And the only difference between working at Disney is going to be 14.25 versus $13.25 here. But I'm going to be saving at least how much in commuting fare? Because it would have cost me at least just for the Metro bus pass $100, and not to mention $7 every day. And I don't know what the pass for MetroLink are. I'm saving $200+ a month in commuting. So I think that's a fair trade-off. You know? Oh my God, sounds Jewish. Oy vey! Oh, such a mensch. So yeah, that was pretty much a godsend in itself too. So that saved my butt. And honestly, I was not looking towards a commute, but I would have done it if I had to. So. Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. What? My post, cash register. What? Where will I be working? Oh, my post. Oh, um, I think because it's an express, pretty much I'll be right there at the sales floor at first. And she was telling me that they do a lot of cross training, uh, delivery and everything. So yeah, no, it's perfect. It'll be kind of like working at Trader Joe's. There's not one specific at working at Trader Joe's. There's not one specific position. Everybody rotates and does everything. So whether you're hired and you think you're going to be doing point of sales, then you're going to be stocking, or you're going to be unloading trucks. So yeah, there'll be cross training. So yeah, that's cool. And more than anything, I love opening a new store. I love being part of a new store because you get to build roots and everything, and that's your store. Oh, I remember when I was here when we first opened up. Love saying that. That's cool. What time is it? Checking on the time here. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Ooh, ooh, burned away that cancer if I had any. Ooh. Made my eyes water. All right, how much time left? Oh, come on. I need this video to load up. Ooh, it's taking forever. Uh, yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. It's very cool. So orientation starts in about another week and a half, so that's going to be awesome. And what's really going to help is that they have super awesome employee discounts. And I'll definitely find out a lot more on orientation. What I'm really hoping for, employee discounts in stores aside that fact. I want to see if they're part of Metro employee discount, because that'll even help too. A lot of employee companies part of commuting and mass transportation, and they have discounts. And Metro has a lot of that with a lot of businesses. So if they do that, that means I could save at least an extra 30% on a monthly pass, and That would help more than in-store discounts above anything else. So, yes, that would be sweet. It's been it's been a pretty exciting 24 hours. It's not even been a month, and it's been already an exciting almost 1 month. It's not even. It'll be a month on the 19th. Can you believe that? A month, and I've already accomplished so much. Kind of head spinning, you know, but not really. Not for me. I could pretty much endure a lot. I mean, shit, I've already endured 2.5, 3.5 years of this, so I'm pretty happy. Um, I'll be able to accomplish so much more. So once I get settled in on the job and everything else, excuse me, and I get to see the direction of where the housing is going. Now I got to go to LA to family court and see where Carmen is, see where the ex left to go to. But we'll see. Oh, I'm relishing, but I'm not letting it go to my head. Not by any means. I can't afford that. When you let things go to your head, travesty falls upon you again. So I can't do that. Can't afford that. Almost. Oh, I'm kind of close here.
So I leave on Sunday to go to Rachel, North Carolina to do a show on YouTube. I'm walking up, and then Thursday, Friday, do a big show.
Oh, excuse me. I'm with this new camera, this new microphone that I got from Mark. Things are so much better visually, and the sound quality is so much better. It's noisy today. It's kind of noisy this morning. It's because it's Friday. Thank you so much. I'm just glad I was able to share that with you guys. I was waiting for other people to get on, especially you, always, and Jan. I got a few more minutes. I'm hoping to finish the second download of La Placita. I'm almost there. I'm at like 80%. 73%. And then I got to head off to class. Last day for class, so. Yes, of course you. Silly girl. Natalie! Ah! Oh, no, 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 no. I don't have to. I don't have to. No, I don't have to go. I already got a job yesterday. Another one that I was waiting for, young lady. I got a job at Target yesterday. Yeah. Walked in, got an interview. 30 minutes later, got hired. I'll be helping open up a new store in Locking out of Flint Ridge, a new Target Express. So, yeah, I start I start orientation in about a couple weeks. Store should be open around October, November at the latest if there's any delays. So, awesome, awesome, awesome. Very, very happy, very cool. Yeah, I know. It happens. I would say maybe two and a half miles at the most, I think. It's not that far, actually. It's just a neighboring city. So, yeah, it's all the Tetris pieces are fitting there very well. Row after row is being cleared away. No spare blocks being left behind. If you've ever played Tetris. I am. I'm just exhausted. This last 24 hours have been pretty spectacular. And then, especially, I mean, I got a new camera. I got a new microphone. I got someone sent me a whole box of a whole 12-pack box of Cliff Bars. So these last 24 hours have been pretty. I'm exhausted. That's why I'm on my second cup of coffee. So I'm almost afraid to check my lottery ticket. Yeah, I like that. I love making new work friends. You know what I mean? Especially in a new store, you help build up that camaraderie. So that's always fun. Excuse me. 42. Oh man, I'm not gonna make it. 76%. Shoot. That upload's gonna have to wait till later. But oh wow. And today's like the cherry on top. Last day of class, so everything's super. Everything's coming up roses. Song before your time, you guys. Let's see. I got so much that I got to do this week. I will have to finish that upload on the 2 vlogs. I got a lot more stuff now that I got to prep and tear down. So funny. Oh my God. My miniature studio on my backpack, in my backpack, and on here. No, everything will change, certainly, yes. But I can adjust that. That's no problem. Everything can be adjusted. Taking a picture of my mini studio. All right, my friends. I got to bug out. Oh, I'll always. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so busy. Like, and the holidays coming up. Shoot. All right, folks. Charlie's got to tear down and get to class. So let's enjoy. Let's everything, and especially now this. I don't even want to go with the Trump fiasco again. So stupid. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment. Hold on your pants and slide on the ice. And it's cooling down, so this weekend will be a lot nicer. Most definitely. If you like this live stream, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, period, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon button. Tell everybody about me, about us, and what we're doing, and what I'm doing, and what I've been able to accomplish because of you, your help as well. So, and don't forget to subscribe to Mark's channel. Check out Invisible People. Check out Invisible People. I don't have time to edit this vlog, but I'm going to put up some links. So yeah, I'm going to finish up this afternoon the 2 vlogs from La Placita and yesterday's farmer's market, and then today's regular vlogs. I'm going to be busy. I don't know where I'm going to go out today. I think I might just keep it locally because I have so much to upload and so much to do. So anyway, my friends, I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Follow the links below from yesterday from the farmer's market. And keep replaying my daughter's video. That's like the only video I find myself keep replaying. I like it. So everybody's looking at me so weird. Who's this talking to? All right, folks. I love you. I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Take care. Have a great Friday. Bye.